Okay, I know we've talked about feeding in the crate, and feeding in the crate is a great way to get your dog to enjoy going in their crate. So once you've got the crate training under control, we want a nice feeding routine so that you don't have to continue to feed your dog in the crate. I love a good place command, and Sid here is going to show us. I'm just keeping her occupied for a second. Feeding your dog and having them do something for you for their food is, I mean, what a better opportunity, right? You've got a few throughout the day. So a place routine is really, really fantastic. Sid is so good at this. I'm just gonna show you with one piece of food so I can show you a few times. But it's simple, it looks like this. Sid, go to your place. Sit. Yes, marked it. Okay, and I'm gonna give her a treat right now, all right? In a second, I'm gonna use this for her entire dish of food. Right now, I'm just training it. Okay, released her off, right? Go to your place. The goal is for Sid, sit, yes, to go to that place with very little movement on my part. Her feeding routine is really good right now, so I can be across the room. She sees me getting her food and she just goes to place because I've been very consistent with this. Now again, if you're still desensitizing your dog to the crate, shame on you. This will be the next step for you. Once the dog starts accepting the crate, you've got a nice feeding routine. You can now start working with your dog. Go to your place. Sit. Yes. Good girl. Okay, the other thing about food is that dogs can guard food. If you've got little ones in the house or other dogs, creating a very consistent food routine from the get-go with your dog is your best bet in avoiding any food guarding issues. Okay, it's one of the most amazing things in your dog's life. They love food, right? Yes, good girl. See, I'm just doing this over and over and over with her. Okay. It's a great way to train it. So if you're gonna use training treats, you wanna give your dog something special, make them go to place. You can call it place, rug, bed, sit, yes, whatever you want to call it. Okay, just be consistent with the term. You see my body language here. She's following my movement. Very, very, very important. Okay, this time I'm going to actually feed her when she goes to her place. Go to your place. Sit. Yes. I'm going to lower this food dish. If her bottom comes up, the food dish comes up. But she's going to nail this because she's good. Good girl, Sid. See her budging? Okay. The important part of this, well, there's a couple important parts of this, but a very, very nice piece of this is the dog is looking at this as my food, not her food. She works for it, she goes to place, she holds a sit for me, I lower that food down, she looked up at me, can I please have my food now? So in the dog's mind, it's not her food, it's my food, and I give her permission to eat that food. When you have that nice, healthy mentality in your dog's mind, it's not her food, so she's not gonna guard it. She's asking you for permission, can I please have my food now? It gives you nice control over something that a dog will really covet, which is, again, their food. So work a nice feeding routine. Once the dog has accepted the crate, bring them to a place, use this place. It can be whatever you want it to be. I've got a couple here. I've got a nice raised mat, which is fantastic. It's a very clear step up. I've got just a rug here that my other dog uses for place. Okay, you can use their bed. It could be a big whole area rug. That's up to you, but make it a clear, consistent spot your dog has to go to get their food and make them work for their food. So there's your feeding routine.